everyone, this is Arlene. I'm here today with a video for Lindy Stamp Gang. Today I wanted to share a couple of projects with you all using the new Nantucket Pearls Starburst sprays. And these sprays have a new shimmer base which doesn't have the two-tone, and it has a really mild shimmer to it, so the real focus is on the colors. And this color set was inspired by me, and I wanted some colors that were muted, really nice, soft, pale colors that you could use with spring and or shabby chic projects. And I was so happy that the color collection actually matched one of my new favorite paper collections by Graphic 45, and it's called Little Darlings. And it's a really adorable paper collection, and it's focused on babies, but you can use it for so many other things if you don't use the pictures with the little babies on it. But I actually made a layout using this paper collection of my husband and I, and it's not baby themed at all. So let me go ahead and go over the layout with you guys really quick. I didn't do a tutorial on this, so I'll just kind of talk through it with you all. The edge of my layout is actually from the Once Upon a Springtime paper collection. I really love how Graphic 45's paper line can cross over easily. The paper collections complement each other. So the edging is from Once Upon a Springtime, and then all of the other papers that I'm using here are from the Little Darlings paper collection. Now, these I Am Roses flowers are sprayed with the new Nantucket Pearls colors, and I'll let you know which ones are which. Over here we have the Seagrass Green, and that's on an R60 flower by I Am Roses. It's so beautiful. It's a muted version of my Mojito Green, so if you have the Drink Me Silly set, you'll see that this is a lot paler and muted from my Mojito Green. And then the pink is Saltwater Taffy, and I really love that. I was looking for a really nice pale pink that would go with a lot of pastel and shabby chic projects, and that Saltwater Taffy answered my request for that, and I'm so excited. Now, this color right here is called Clambake Beige, and I really love this color because it's, again, it's a muted color, and one of my favorites is to use this sandish pale color to color up your lace. Now, I have lace here from Hobby Lobby, and it used to be really, really white, and I sprayed the Clambake Beige spray on it, and it totally muted it and made the lace a little vintage looking, which I really love. And so yeah, so Clambake Beige, and then here I use Saltwater Taffy again and Saltwater Taffy again, and you'll see that the color can be different based on how much you spray, and also based on the type of texture of your flower. So these three are different flowers. This one has a lighter mulberry paper, this one's a lot heavier, so the color comes out a little bit different, even though it's the same bottle. So it's kind of neat. So here we have the Seagrass Green again, and Clambake Beige. These paper doilies over here were sprayed with Clambake Beige as well. And then here's a chipboard piece from the Graphic 45 Little Darlings paper collection. I cut out some of the little butterflies and popped the wings up and added those. And then we have some little R8s by I Am Roses, and then I actually sprayed that with Seagrass Green also. And on this seam binding, it used to be white, and I sprayed that with the Clambake Beige Starburst sprays. And I have a little MFT doily peeking out there. Cut it out with the paper collection. I did some stitching with my Janome Sew Mini sewing machine. I really love that little thing. And I used some MFT Dynamics to punch out these banners. And then these, this love is spelled out with an MFT banner set. And then I punched out the letters using this little Stampin' Up punch. It's one of their little mini, it's like a trio set. It's really cute, it's really tiny. So I used that to punch those up, and then this N came from a Seven Gypsies sticker set that I had. So it goes Forever and Always in Love. And I have a little Prima birdcage here. I sprayed Clambake Beige on it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it made it nice and vintage. And then I also did the same thing with this, because these Prima Shabby Chic treasures are really Shabby Chic white, and to make it a little vintage, I sprayed some of the clam bake beige on it. And I used a lot of I Am Roses. I have a little bird here from Carla's Etsy. This trim here is from Carla's Etsy as well. And then I added some rosebuds from I Am Roses, as well as some leaves. And then I have this Maya Road flower trim that I popped on both sides here. So really simple layout, really fun, and lots of layering going on. And one other thing I wanted to show you is this tag that I created. Oh, I'll have some pictures to follow in a second here at the end of the video. I created this tag, and I used all of the colors from the Nantucket Pearls set on this. And on the back of the tag, I sprayed the blue, and that is called Whale Watch Blue. You can see it over there. It's really, really nice. And then on the base, I sprayed Seagrass Green. And then I used some corrugated chipboard, as you can see on the background here. And I painted it with some acrylic paint. And then I sprayed the top portion with the Whale Watch Blue and the bottom portion with the Seagrass Green. And then this large flourish here is from MFT. I sprayed that with Seagrass Green. I edged everything with Vintage Photo Distress ink. And these little flowers were really fun to create. What I did is I sprayed a piece of paper using the saltwater taffy spray from the Nantucket Pearl set. And then I took my little trio punch from Stampin' Up, and all I did was punch out a little flower. And I took my little Stampin' Up, this little matte thing for paper piercing, and I just took a little really skinny paintbrush, and I took the end, and then all I did was just punch it down into the mat like that, and then it created this little dimensional flower like that. It's really neat how it does that so easily. And then in the center, I just used some of my liquid pearls in the white opal, and that's how I created those little buds. And this is a butterfly chipboard piece by Dusty Addicts, and Lindy Stamp Gang carries this on their website now. I love these. They're so fun to work with. I painted it with the acrylic paint, just some light buttermilk acrylic paint by Americana, and then I sprayed some of the Cape Cod Coral from the Nantucket Pearl set, and then I heat set it. And I sprayed it a few times, so to get it nice and dark again, because the colors are really muted. And then this seam binding I hand crinkled myself, and I sprayed it with the Seagrass Green. And then I hung a little bird charm on here on a garment pin. There he is right there. You can see it's like a little blurry because my layout's back there. And then these flowers are by I Am Roses. I sprayed them with Clam Bake Beige. And then the centers were sprayed with a different color. I used Green with Envy Green Starburst spray. And the sprays, the stamen used to be white, so I sprayed it. And then these are double layered I Am Roses flowers. And then I have some of the same lace I used on my layout from Hobby Lobby, and I sprayed that with Seagrass Green. And then this little sentiment here, Life, is from the Colorbach flea market collection. I just added some chipboard behind there. And I added some chipboard behind my tag to make it heavy and stiff. So that's my tag and my layout. I'll have some pictures back here. Check out the Lindy Stamp Gang website. We'll be coming out with some new colors, and I'm really excited about the Nantucket Pearl, so go check it out. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.